Hey guys, welcome back to your Women's Gear Review channel, and today we are reviewing the Bellroy Cinch Bucket Bag. So we have gone ahead and sectioned off this review into a wee summary, features, fit check and comfortability. We'll pack it up as well to see what we can get into and then run through some pros and cons. And of course, if there is anything that you would like to know about this bucket bag that we haven't mentioned, then just pop us a wee comment below and we'll be sure to get back to you. Okay, let's get cracking on with the summary. So this is priced at £85 and it is made up of recycled nylon and polyester and some other materials as well, and 5% nylon. The main material is Relaxo weave. The dimensions are 30 by 31 by 12. It is a litre of 9 and a weight of 0.2 kg. You can get this in a couple of colours. So you've got the sand dune that I have here. You can get it in the charcoal, the denim blue and an oat colour. So in terms of the shape and style, for the shape it is quite flexible, so you do have the range to expand it open, and also the whole like cinch of it, you can use this whole space and not have to worry about cinching it in if you don't want to, or you can kind of compress it down. There is sufficient padding. I would say if you do have like camera gear in there, then it is well worth padding it up yourself as well. In terms of the style, this is definitely a different angle for Bellroy. I definitely feel like they are trying to target some youthful audiences, which is a nice wee touch. They have a collection over on their website. I'm going to be reviewing their mini messenger as well, so stay tuned for that too. This is definitely a lot more funkier, cool, urban. It has a nice little twist to it. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. I mean, the design itself in a bucket bag, I feel like it's Australia where they're based, right? So this feels quite summery and sand and, you know, in the sun with a cocktail. But right now it is currently winter where I am, so it is absolutely freezing. So I feel like this would probably better suit that environment, like a sunny beach day rather than a cold winter's day. Do you get me? But listen, see, this is something I can see myself carrying about, especially like with some baggy jeans and oversized top. Like, I just feel like I'd be in my prime, in my youthful prime. So Bellroy do offer a 3-year warranty, worldwide shipping and returns. Okay, let's get cracking on with the features. So for the branding, you just have a wee label here on the side. You do have some embedded here onto the hardware, which is just a nice little subtle touch. And then of course inside you do have moments such as here and on the side as well. So externally you do have your 2 side pockets here. There is a lot of suction around the product, not a lot of flexibility or elastic to it. So when you are placing something in here, sometimes you do compromise the inside space. So you have to decide whether or not you want to pack these out and kind of avoid the side pockets or use your side pockets and compromise the space within, which we'll get into whenever we do pack it out. Sometimes it can be a bit awkward when you have the strap like this and you're trying to get your water bottle out or in, depending if it is a water bottle or an umbrella or a tripod or whatever you can fit in there. That can be a bit awkward. In terms of the strap here, it is that seatbelt material. It is silky and smooth, so it just means that it runs a lot easier for you to kind of build it to your own fit. And we'll get into that a bit more when we do our fit check. You do have the option to hold this by hand. So these are just little seatbelt handles, no real comfort or cushion to them, but they do the job when you just want to grab it like so. Then on the outside is your little pocket, which comes with these little buttons, and that's how it is secured. So if you open up these, you could use these like external loopholes to attach anything like your carabiner or anything that you might want to just dangle down if you have the room and space to do so. Just be careful it doesn't compromise the button for whenever you are compressing it down. That is there. This has a little bit of stretch to it, to this pocket. I think that's just more in the kind of design of it rather than the functionality, because it doesn't really give you much more space or anything. In there is your key lash. It is that G hook. I found these really convenient and easy to use. I would have loved a bit more stretch here on the key lash. It is sewn in, so you can't like take it out and replace it and put it somewhere else on the bag. That is stuck in there. Then in there is just space. You can kind of see bright interior though, really easy clean material, which we absolutely love. Just makes it easier for those smaller items and for you to also see them. You do have a little bit of space here if you want to use that for something you really need quick access to. You can't be bothered opening up the whole pockets or main body of the bag, then you can kind of slide something in there. Kind of works as a little hidden pocket as well. Then the main meat is your cinch kind of style opening. You've got this lovely pillar, just makes it super easy. This kind of dangles down, or you can place it into the side as well. I think that just goes with the whole aesthetics of it. Then opening up this compartment. Now you could just keep this open like that if you're not too worried about rain or anything getting into the bag, then you could use that whole space. Of course, then you can cinch it in. Inside is just a fun little bag. I swear it is so cute. Now this has bright interior, which I absolutely appreciate. It has a little bit of bounce of color too. You've got your air tag that you can fit in there. The main space here is just space, and then you have like this pocket. It just makes it easy then if you did have little valuables like your phone or your passport or purse, you could just place it in there to make sure they are extra secured, especially if you are keeping this open and when rain gets in or anything, or a human, then you can punch them off before they get to that zip pocket. Then that is really just the space. It's lovely, simple and to the point. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, of course. This is a completely new design from Bellroy, but I definitely love this little bag. Okay, let's go ahead and pack her on up. Keys. I'm going to place my purse in here. Just quick and easy access for me anyways. Do you have that space, remember? Opening up the main meat. In here, I'm going to place my passport, phone, and jacket. Can probably get a smaller like self-packable one. I'm pretty sure I can self-pack that up, but I'm really too lazy, so that's the way I like it. Then I'm gonna put my headphones here, got my camera. Now if I want to keep it away from the kind of rain and the water, then I have to cinch it in like that and keep it to the minimal in the inside. But if you're not worried about that, you can go ahead and plop a tripod in there, bubble. I'm gonna put some sunnies here, and let's place in some spray just to show you. If you did want to, you could still fit in like that, DS, and have that kind of all like that. Then this is where it gets awkward for the water bottle compartments. So for example, I can't then fit in 250 ml. So if you want that, you will have to remove some of your items. So I kind of open up that space like that, and that fits in like so. You could even then go ahead and place an umbrella. As mentioned, it does get a bit awkward, but you'll make do. Then these are the two kind of items that I've had to remove, and that kind of what it fits like that. Okay, time for a wee fit check, comfortability, and see how this feels on the female body. You do have the option to kind of just swing this over your shoulder if you wanted to and felt comfortable enough. I haven't found any issues of it slipping off or anything. This is one way of doing it. You could also just grab the wee handles here. The only thing is you could, I mean, if you cinch it in a bit more, then it might just kind of hide it away or find a way of hiding it, but you could hold it like this as well. There's no real cushion to it or anything, but that's just a different kind of style if you wanted. The main kind of style I opt for anyways is crossbody or over my shoulders. Actually, I don't mind that either. And you can wear it on front like that, or you could wear it on the back. This is what it looks like on me. For reference, I am 5'6". It's grand in terms of the strap. Just be careful. The strap does rub up against your neck, but it's kind of to be expected with slings and stuff that you're going to get that kind of rubbing, unless they have a paddedness to their strap, but this one doesn't. But it's absolutely grand. I found no issues. I just really like the wee style with it and how easy it is to kind of access all from here, especially when it is a sunny day. When it's raining down, it's not as enjoyable. For the water test, it is grand, but as mentioned, if you don't have that top closed, then water will seep in, and even when it is cinched right in, there is still a little bit of a gap. But in terms of like water splashing on the rest of the bag, it is absolutely grand. It kind of just bounces off that. It does take a minute to dry on those moments, such as the seatbelt. But in terms of water weather resistance, I wouldn't be relying on this too much. Just for a wee airline test, I mean, this is such a wee cute under the seat kind of bag. It will fit probably more of those budget airlines as well, such as Ryanair, Aer Lingus, Wizz Air and everything. So you can compact all your little personal items in there and be on your way. Okay, time for some pros and cons. Pros are that it's definitely youthful, it is vibrant, and it's just something different, and I absolutely love the color combinations, especially this sand dune. I like how on the inside they do give you that air tag and also that bright interior. It just really helps to see what you've got in there, especially when it's all top loading and you don't necessarily have the means of organization in there. It's really nice to have that bright interior. So the compartments on the side, I would definitely say that you have to either use one and then the main compartment. If you're using two of the side pockets here, then you're going to compromise the space on the inside. I would have loved also to have seen a wee back pocket, and it would have been nice if these could be removed as well, so you could tuck them away and just use the kind of handle like that. And for the closing, it would have been helpful to have something to help with the water resistance. So that is the end of our review. We hope you enjoyed, and if you did, then why not consider joining the community and hitting that subscribe button. If you do happen to have a wee nosy on their website and you're thinking about purchasing this bag or any other bags, then we'd be forever grateful if you could use the links below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.